Hey guys, Mateo here. Welcome back to a new video. As you can see, I'm finally in Lisbon, Portugal. This is my new apartment. It's been a long time before I was able to actually do something in front of the camera. I still don't have all my gear here. But yeah, lights are gonna come in next week with the tripod, with the slider, with everything. So I'm gonna be finally set up and ready to shoot way more content. Before jumping into the video, guys, just a quick reminder, you can still subscribe to my mailing list. I'm gonna leave the link in the description below. You're gonna receive a cinematography, free training, tips kind of video, which is super cool actually. And you're also gonna be updated on everything I release on YouTube or other lots, on everything. And also guys, you're still in time to get my online course, and it's 10-hour jam-packed with information, breakdown, cinematography, post-production, gear, literally everything. I'm getting so many feedback from you guys. Everybody's so happy. Link in the description below. But let's just jump into this video, guy, because I just released the first episode of Pieces of Portugal, which is a series that I want to use to document my new life here in Portugal. And so many people didn't realize that I was not here in vacation, but that I actually moved here permanently. So I feel like I should do a video, do a little explanation, give you some reason why I moved here, because everybody wanted to go to US from Europe. And I did the opposite and I came back. So why I did this crazy thing technically, because even here in Portugal, when I meet with people, everybody's like, why did you move here? It's like, everybody want to go to US. Now, there isn't a single reason why we moved to Portugal. There are a bunch of reasons that all combined together made us want to leave Florida, the US. Reason number one is probably because we just missed Europe and we were so far away from our family for 6 years. And with COVID restriction, travel ban, and all that crap, it was getting really hard to go to Europe and come back for a couple of years. It was a nightmare. Now seems to be fine almost, but we didn't want to deal with that situation anymore. We're also much closer to our family. We're only 2-hour flights away from Italy, so it's very convenient. It's very cheap usually. Another reason why we moved as a filmmaker, and specifically for my YouTube videos, my camera tests, but also short films and spec ed, I was getting pretty boring with the US or with Florida in general, because you know, like, let's say I want to test a lens, I go out in Florida, all I have is a beach and a couple of palm trees and nothing else really. So I didn't have a lot of scenery, a lot of like nice geometry and architecture and culture as I have here. For example, here I can walk outside my apartment, I have a beautiful square, beautiful little roads, a bunch of people doing things, and like I can go down to the river, there's a beautiful bridge, or I can get a train and in 20-30 minutes I'm on the beach. So a large variety of scenery that for a filmmaker is much more inspiring than just having a beach. I can also jump on a plane, flying to Paris, shoot for a couple of days there and then come back. It's just so much easier to film nice stuff here. I feel like I just point the camera everywhere and everything looks nice. So another reason why we choose Portugal over any other state in Europe also it was the weather, even if it rained for a month since we got here, but now it's nice and should be nice till like November or December. Now, another reason why we moved here, it was the cost of living, of course. So Florida was getting quite crazy. Our rent was about to go up, I think 40% from $1,500 to $2,100 on March 1st. Here it can be quite expensive, the rent, but also you're in a city center of Lisbon, beautiful place, and depends for the areas, you can get some really good deal as well. So it's not too bad, definitely much better than Florida. Eating outside is incredibly cheaper. Don't get me wrong, you can still spend a lot of money if you want to go Michelin, but typically if you go into like the typical Portuguese restaurant, I think you can get away with 25 bucks per person and you get so much food, like starter, appetizer, main dish, dessert, 2 bottles of wine, coffee, grappa, porto, whatever. It's like 20-25 bucks each. Now to the main question, what are you gonna do? How are you gonna create a new network and start working and all this kind of stuff? That's still a big question mark, but I'm trusted a lot my YouTube channel and my Battery Lots network that I developed. So pretty much everywhere I go now, I have people that follow me on Instagram or YouTube, and I have about 30 or 40 people that email me from just Portugal alone, and some other people from Spain, and you know, like in the film business, you know, maybe some are gaffer, first ADC, producer. So the goal now is to meet all these people and try to create some stuff. I already have a job lined up with one of my clients, and also have another spec for another watch brand that I want to do. And again, I'm really trusting my YouTube network and my Battery Lads network to bring talented people together and try to work on something. I'm also planning to shoot way more stock footage with my Ursa 12K for Film Supply. Plenty of landscapes here, plenty of beautiful things that I want to film. That's another big part of what I'm trying to do here. So yeah, super excited to be here, guys. If you're from Portugal, from Lisbon, you want to hang out, you want to meet up, I'm finally set up. Everything is pretty much done here. So yeah, hit me up if you're in Portugal.